Well, hello everyone. Hello. It's Esther for Elizabeth Crafty Science. Welcome. And first of all, let me see if I can find you. I think I do see you. And also looking for the comments to see if anyone is here already. Let me see. Yes. So, hi Michelle, how are you? Hi Annemiek, Linda, Debbie. A for. Hey, Sweden. Hello. Welcome, Sweden. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's I for. Hi, Els. Hi, Audilt, Inge, Marjolein, Annemiek, Patricia. Hi, welcome, everyone. It's Esther here with another live, and I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do today. I also do have a little sneak peek of a new collection, which is coming by the end of the month. But first of all, I would like to congratulate Katie Ernst. She won a $50 gift certificate. So Katie, I don't know how to pronounce it. You won a $50 gift certificate. So please contact Elizabeth Crafty Science by email to claim it. Oh, Michelle, good to hear you're doing great. Hi, Ans. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Belinda. Welcome. Okay, let's get started. My plan for today. Okay, a sneak peek. That's what I was allowed to show you, but I didn't know. I'm not allowed to use anything yet. But else, sorry, forgive me. I took a piece of paper. That's all I'm going to use today, but that's only because it suits my journal for this year, which I'm also not going to show you yet. um, I only show you a little bit of a new piece of paper, so I think that's not a big issue for today. The things I would like to document, sorry, excuse me. I think it's something fun. Um, I did buy a cupboard, yeah, on Marketplace in Holland, and the cupboard was from a lady who turned 97 and she passed away. Um, then I got in touch with a lady who was taking care of all her belongings, and that's where I also bought the cupboard from. By the way, this is the cupboard. They are working on it. If you want to see more of the cupboard, I think it's in one of my videos of the December day by day journaling. But we were able to pick it up today, not yesterday, but I'm pretending like we picked it up today because it's going to be week 3 in my journal. But the fun thing is, or it isn't fun, the lady passed away, but she didn't have any children. So she was on her own and everything was going to be sold. But um, yeah, something about that story, um, yeah, got my interest. So I asked the lady who sold me the cupboard if I could have a picture of the lady who passed away and her name and her birth date and things like that. So they gave me a picture yesterday, and this is it. It's the lady who owns the cupboard, and there was a very cute note with it. Saying that this is the lady who owned the cupboard, and it says it's a typical picture of her going on an adventure in another country with herself driving the car um, on the wheel, as she said it. And that's the way she lived her whole life, being in control herself. So I think it's interesting to document this in my journal, although I don't know the lady at all. I haven't known her, but she intrigues me somehow. Turning 97, she traveled a lot, seen a lot of the world, and that's why I want to document her. So yeah, she's not going to be forgotten, although I don't know her. But that's something I would like to do. So I've got her picture. I've got this little note, but it's too big and not that pretty to put in my journal. So what I did this afternoon, I took this text and I typed it in one of the apps on my phone. I'm going to show it to you. It's an app called chup. Where is it? Ronna. Oh, sorry. I'm going to. It's this one here, Ronna. and then you open it up. Then you have all kinds of backgrounds where you can choose from. You can choose your own, but you see, you can have backgrounds, you can buy backgrounds, you can do anything, but then it's just simple choosing a background and start typing. So I typed the text from the note in here, and then I printed it with my phone. Sorry, guys. um, so I hope this makes sense a little bit. So I've got a picture of the lady in her car, the text from her friend who took care of all her belongings. I wrote down her birth date and the date she passed away. And this is my husband and my son putting together the cupboard again. So this is my plan for today. Sorry, guys, I talk too much and I don't see your comments. Okay, yes, great story. Yes, that's why I want to keep it. It's just a little sentimental me. Okay, uh, so let's start. I did prepare a few things. I did cut a page with, let me see, um, the file folder page. That's this one. It's the large, it's a full-size page with 3 slots where you can tuck things in. So that's this one. I cut that one out, and I did cut 3 of those file folder cards in black cardstock and using these 3 dies. Now the file folder page is set 1981, just in case you want to know. And these are the library pocket filler cards. That's these, and that's set 1985. So just for your information. So let me start with let me see. Yes, is everything okay? I'm on screen. Sound is working. Oh, thank you, Petra. Yeah, it's a great story. Okay. Yeah, I mean, something about that lady, no children, so, and everything of her belongings were sold. And yeah, I just couldn't stand that she is not being remembered probably nowhere. So that's why she's going to be in my journal. Sentimental Esther. Okay, the page. I did cut it, and I need a page to go on the background. You won't see anything of this. Page is just a full-size page, um, which I'm going to use to glue this one on. So that's where I'm going to start with. Now I can do tape, I can do glue, it doesn't really matter. I can do tape and glue, so maybe that's what I'm going to do. Oops, let me see. Hi Dineke, welcome. And I am trying to get some of the tape on the back of my journal, on the back of this page, sorry. If you are using this one, please make sure you're not going to put any glue underneath those slots. Otherwise you can't tuck anything in it anymore. So please make sure you don't do that. It probably will happen to you one time and then you will never do it again. Unless you are talking like me and trying to do something at the same time. It might go wrong, but I'm trying to make sure I'm not. So I can put some glue there, some tape, because this one you don't need. I think I'm going to add a little bit of glue on top of the tape so I can move it around. I mean, if you are gluing it down and there's only tape, when it's stuck, it's stuck. And when you're putting glue on top of the tape a little bit, then it gives you a little bit time to move it around. So are there any Canadian people over here watching? I think it's terribly cold with you, isn't it? We do have a few snowflakes over here, that's it. And it's not so cold. But I did see some posts on Facebook with freezing cold temperatures. But I'm not sure if it's everywhere in Canada. Oh, Celine, minus 52. That's Celsius, right? I think. It's crazy. 52, minus 52. You won't go outside, do you? Stay inside. Refuse to go outside. David, yeah, I'm happy we are not there now. It's too cold. David, you won't survive. Oh my, this is not going perfectly the way I want it, but okay. Hi Melanie, welcome. Celsius minus 52. Oh, bummer, bummer, bummer. I think I moved it a little bit too much to the right, so I have to trim off a little piece on this side. I mean, it's not that important, but if I wanted to make it a little bit more pretty, that's what I need to do. Okay, now, of course, I do need to ink the edges. Oh, in the US it's also cold, but it's better, I think, when it's cold instead of raining. We had weeks and weeks of rain over here, so that's not fun too. Okay, now I did forget to put some ink here, but I can do that now. But then I'm also using a little piece of paper to cover it up a bit. So if you forget to ink something and you want to edit later, uh, just slide in a piece of paper and then you can start inking the edges you want. Just to give it a little bit more contrast. You can see the difference, right? So this one has been inked now and these two haven't. So I'm going to do those two. Move it a little bit to the left. And then the last one. Yeah, Terry in San Diego, but that's not Celsius, is it? You are Fahrenheit? I don't know how much there is in Celsius. Okay, so for inking pieces when you did forget something. All right, here we go. Now let's see the pictures. I do have one, two, three. Let me close this one. And I'm trying to, let me see. I think I can better do this by hand because there's a small white border in between those two pictures. And I think I want to use the white border if there's plenty of space on my card. Yeah, I'm going to give it a try. I cut them in half with a pair of scissors. So you see there's a little white border here and a little white border over there. You can do it with your paper trimmer, but sometimes you don't see it correctly and then I ruin the white border. So sometimes I do it by hand and sometimes I use my uh, paper trimmer. Yes, that's Fahrenheit. 23 Fahrenheit. So, okay. So here are my pictures and here are my cards. Now it's a little bit boring to glue the pictures on the cards as they are. I mean, this one would be okay because it's a good contrast, the black and white picture on the black card, but somehow I do miss something. And I think there's nothing on the back. I'm going to trim off a little bit on this side so I can give it another matte underneath this picture. And now as I'm doing this, I am thinking I should have been taking a different color of paper because I want to do some more journaling about this story maybe on the back side. But I can also add another piece of paper there. So that one is going to be there, and this one probably also sideways. I don't like that. Let me see. This one is a little bit wider because it has the tab on the top. These cards are 3 by 4 inch, by the way. So just in case you are a pocket page scrapbooker, A lot of those pocket pages are 3 by 4 inches, so you can use them for those things too. So I should have maybe, yeah, this is better. So I'm going to put this picture because it's a little bit wider on the card with the tab on the side. And then I have two cards with the tab on the top. Do you see them? And then I can use those on those cards. But I also want to use a mat. Should I do that? Should I do not? Yeah, there should be something underneath there. Just a tiny border around here. So I can do two things. Oh, I forget to check the comments. Sorry, guys. Forget ink edges. Yeah, that's also possible. That's also a good idea. I'm not sure if you mean that, Belinda, uh, but you can trim something off the on the bottom part, so your cards are a little bit shorter. So I might do that now. Why not? But I need a mat, and I'm going to show you what you can do. Oh, I can do that with one. Let me do that with one, and the other ones I'm going to make shorter because this one is the correct size for this picture. Okay, let me see. I need something to match. Shall I do this one? I'm going for this one. And now I'm going to look for the matching die. So you see this one has been cut with this die. That makes sense, right? Now I want a mat in the same shape. So what I'm going to do is trace the inside of the die and then cut it by hand. So now I am looking for a pencil or something. You can do it on this side, or you can also use the back side and trace your die over there. So you don't have the pencil or pen marks on the other side. So what I do is trace the inside of your die. So this will give, oh, now it's moving. This will give you a mat for the original die, which you can cut with your die cutting machine. Okay, let me see. I need something like this. And then I am going to cut around my, yeah, where the marker is, or the pen. I know this pair of scissors is crazy big, but okay. I'm trying to do the best I can, cutting it, talking to you, and making sure it's nice and straight. Okay, one more up, and then a little corner over here. So let me see if this worked. And yes, it did. So you can see you can make your own mat the same shape of the die by tracing the die on the inside. So going to give it a little bit of ink. And now I do hope that the picture will fit the mat. So it's not too small. So hi Wendy, welcome. Good to see you're here. Okay, so this one should go here, and then I want to add her picture. It's not completely the way I want. What I can do is use a corner punch to round up the corners of the picture. I think that will look better. Let me see if I can find one. Where is it? Somewhere in my messy drawer. Oh boy, where is it? Yes, I've got it. By the way, you're not seeing me with my other camera view because the camera I'm using now is on top of my desk and it's yeah, attached to the ceiling. But we are moving to a new home in about, let's say, 7 weeks or so, and I'm slowly moving things from this place to the other house, to the new house. So yeah, so it's all a bit messy here and not everything is set up again. So I will show you everything when we are in the new house. So this looks a little bit better, although the corners are not exactly the same, but okay, you can't have it all, right? So I'm going to apply the picture in here, on here, and maybe add a little embellishment down there. Maybe just a tiny number, or let me grab one of my boxes. Just a decorative something. Seaboard airline, no, that doesn't make sense. Something which I think can go with this picture. Pray, no. Oh, just a vintage handwriting. 1958. Well, I have no idea when this picture has been taken, but 1958, I mean, the lady was born in, let me check my 1926, so that should be possible. Just pretend it's 1958. I'm going to trim off a little bit down here and then ink it up again. And this one, let me glue this one down first. So that's perfect. Now here the picture, and then this one should be somewhere here. It looks nice. Okay, I think I'm going to glue this one first, and then I can add the picture on top of it. So it says August 1958, so that looks pretty good to me. I think for this I will use some tape. So it's going to be there forever. And let me see. Just try to put it, oh, a little bit in the center, in the middle. Okay, so here is my first card. I want to do some journaling probably on the back side, so maybe I do have something which I can quickly glue on the back side. Oh, that's perfect. Well, it's a little bit big, the card to use. I don't have that much to tell to write on it, but okay. But this gives me the opportunities to write something down there. And again, a little bit of glue. Oh, Elena, you moved 5 years ago? No, art supplies, yes. And the house we live in now does have all those built-in cupboards. And the house we are moving to doesn't. So I need to buy a lot of new cupboards, storage stuff. Okay, this one goes here. Now I do have two of those, and I did like the idea someone just mentioned of cutting them and making them shorter. But I also do like the math, although I do think that it doesn't make any sense to do it with this one because there's not enough space. But, I'm just going to do it for fun. And you know what? I think I am going to use another piece. Oh, shall I do a little sneak peek in between? There's a new paper pack coming. This is one of the sheets. And this is the new paper pack, as you can see. So it's a little bit of lemon, yeah, is it lemon? Lemon colored, so that's why it's called Key Lime Night. A little bit pinkish, black, and a lot of black and white, especially for Marie Claire, because um, she does all the beautiful black and white cards. So that's why all the papers have one colored side and the other, the back side, or if you want to call it the front side, is black and white. It also has some cutting, ephemera cutting, of course, because we do need ephemera. And I do need a little piece of this paper to go under there, just for fun, just a little detailed. I do need a little bit of color, maybe some pink. Let me use this. Let me use this. Don't tell else I showed you, okay? Don't tell else. She's not watching. I'm not sure if she's here, but oh, I do hear it raining outside again or snowing. I don't know what it is. I can't see because it's dark and the shutters are down. So, okay, this is one. It's just a tiny border around it. Oh, thank you, Belinda. It's a little bit too wide. And just so let me see. Does it fit? Yes, it fits. Maybe a little bit down there. Okay, now the other one. That should go somewhere here. Um, Tape. Yeah, Marie Claire, you're also here. Black and white. Let me see if this works. Okay. Here we go. Taking a little bit of the right side. You hardly see the borders, the yellowish lime. I still think it's a little bit, with a black background, but I think I'm going to add something small over there, and I'm going to trim something up the bottom part. So let me see. I think I probably will go with something like this. Yes, that will do. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. And I'm just eyeballing, not measuring, and praying it will end up okay. Well, now I can check myself. Oh, that's not bad at all. It's almost the same. So let me see. I am going to do some corner rounding down there. It's probably not exactly the same, but for the overall view, it looks better when you round the corners down here too. So I'm going to do that over here too. Let me see what you guys are all talking about. Oh, hello Linda, welcome. Yes, the papers. Florida. Who's living in Florida? Jane. Tuesday and Wednesday. It's also cold in Florida. A fixed sewing machine. Belinda, right? Okay, you're all doing good, girls. Yeah, I do need something on top there. So let me see what I can do. Maybe. Hmm. Because they are going to be in here. Something like this. And as you see now, it's a little bit, you know. You can also use a white marker. I don't know if I've got one over here. I should have one somewhere. Let me see where it is. White marker, yes. A gel pen. Not sure how you want to call it. Is this a white one? Jelly roll white. Oh, and this one too. It looks empty. Not sure if this one still works. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. But that is a good one. That's what I didn't know. Oh, and you don't see this one at all? Is this a clear one, maybe? No, it's turning white. It needs to get started. Do you see? Just checking. And that might look nice too if you are doing a little white border on your black cardstock. And it doesn't have to be that precise. So just wiggle a little bit with your pen, with your marker, or how do you say? If you want to do this very precise, that is hard. But if you have the patience to do so, please do so. Oh, it might also go this way. That might be fun. Turn one upside down on the side. I do like that one too. Okay, I'm going to do one with the tab on the left, one with the tab on the top, and then the other one has the top on the right. Right? It doesn't really matter which one is on which picture, I think. Let me see if this works. No, it doesn't. It should be this way. Okay. And then this one should be on the top or on this side. Well, you can keep moving things around, but it doesn't really matter that much. But I'm going to do some quick borders around this card too. And you see the difference. I hope you can see it on screen. Yes, I think you can. If I'm watching my screen, so I can see it. So I think you can probably see it too. Oh, I also would like to say that a lot of you are working on the Sidekick Saturday. That is so great. It is really fun to see all the pictures in the album I posted in the planner and journaling group. And I've seen a lot of very cool things already. And just in case you don't know what Sidekick Saturday is, I will try to explain briefly. It's working in your Sidekick, and the Sidekick journals are a little bit smaller than our full-size planners. This is the full-size planner, and this is a Sidekick. So you can see this one is a little bit smaller. Okay. Um, I made a list of 27 prompts. And if you would like to join us, the list of prompts is in the Elizabeth Crafty Science Planner and Journaling group. And then you can make a prompt every 2 weeks. So for this year, you will be having 27 prompts in your Sidekick journal. Um, and that should fit into one journal, I hope, if you're not working too thick and too much. So let's say if you are making 3 pages for one prompt, then it doesn't fit. But if you are doing 1 page at a time, um, then you will be okay with one album. Oh, I do like this. I do like this. Okay, she goes in here. Her name was Joke, by the way. Joke. You write it joke in English, but in Dutch we say Joke. That was her name. Okay. Not sure how to put this way or that way. Sideways. I'm going to do this sideways too. Maybe I can write something here. Just write her name down here. Why not? Joke. Hi, Joke. Joke. Here you go. Documented forever. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Here I wrote down her name, and here I'm writing down my husband's name and my son's name. So then I've got this piece covered too. And this one is going to be like, yeah, the other way around. Okay. And then their names are going to be here. Johan, oh, it doesn't write. Johan and Nick. Okay, well, that's a good start, right? Now I only need a little bit more decoration down here, or maybe at the top. Oh, my week number, of course, because it's week 3. I need to cut this one. Let me get some smaller scissors. Too late. I'm not sure what is too late. Did I forget something? Rounded corners? Yeah, I love to remember her too, Terry. Hi, Patricia. Welcome. The new release will be Sidekick only, but of course, you can use it for the other planners too. I'm going to show you a little bit in a minute. Or shall I? And there are loads of stamps with this collection. I'm just browsing through. Now, it's a Sidekick. 4 sets of Sidekick um, dies and 6 sets of stamps. Really cool stamps, if I may say so myself. Maybe a little bit different than what you are used to, but I must say I do really like them. So some paper cutting again, fuzzy cutting, my number 3. Here we go. It's a little bit hard to talk and cut at the same time. So if I'm a little more quiet when I'm cutting, please sing a song yourself or something. Get some coffee or another drink. Hot chocolate maybe with this kind of weather. I will try to cut as quickly as I can. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Oh, wow, what do you say? Celine, are you coming back to Banff again this year? I hope I can see your answer. I'm curious if there are people from last year will be attending again. So I know you were there. Thank you, Marga. Okay, here is my number 3. Now, here is this little thingy with the word seaboard. I don't need that. Let me see, what else can I use? It needs something over there, and I do need my reinforcers, of course. Do I have something in that color? No, I don't. So I'm going for something black or maybe neutral. That might be nice too. Let me grab one of those. Oh my, do you see what happened? It's opened. And there are a lot of reinforcers in my drawer, but it's not that bad. Let me see. This release will be on today in 2 weeks, on Monday the 20, is it the 29th? I'm not completely sure. Let me check my phone. Today in 2 weeks. Let me see. 15, yeah, the 29th. It will be there. Okay. I think I will go for these little hearts. Why not? Let me use 3 hearts and then 3 other ones. Make sure I'm going to put them back in. Well, I don't see where they have to go. And I do need my tweezers. Hi, Miriam. Good to see you too. Welcome, welcome. And I'm going to use 3 of those. Ticket stamps. Not completely sure. Let me check. Well, you can use them on tickets for sure, some of them. And there's something special because we are going to get a stamp set, and then in each stamp set, or the larger stamp sets, each of them has 1 matching die in the same packaging. Let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay, this one. And you see this couple over here? And it has a matching die, and these come with the stamp set. So there will be, in the packaging, there will be a set of stamps and 1 matching die, which goes in the same packaging. So I hope you like it. I mean, that this is something I wanted for a very long time, and now Els and the other team members were finally able to do this. So I think this is pretty cool. So this is one of the sets about pictures, memory keeping. Um, yeah, a nice couple pictures, little cameras, keepsakes, memories. Um, oh yeah, and this is for the people. Sometimes you want to make an album for somebody else as a gift, and then you have those spaces where you want them to put pictures in. So you can use these for photo placement. For let's say, uh, I'm going to put these in empty and only make with some cardstock, and then you can make those little notes on there, picture here, or photo. So this is there. Yeah, the people in the warehouse love. Yeah. The people in the warehouse, guys, yes, they are by hand adding each die to the packaging for you. So thank you guys in the warehouse for doing this, for making this possible. Thank you, thank you. It's already on your wish list, Yvonne. Okay, in the meantime, I am adding the reinforcers and trying to think of what I can add down here or at the top over there. I am not sure yet what to do with it. So something decorative, more journaling. Oh, thank you, Petra. Thank you, Melanie. So we need a lot of hearts for the people in the warehouse for doing this, both in Europe and in the US. Thank you, Terry. So now you know it's not Chinese people or whatever people doing this for us. It's the people from Elizabeth Craft Designs themselves. Okay, now the little hearts go on top. Just inking them up a little bit. Trying to read your comments in the meantime. Oh, Teresa, you can watch back this live. You can watch it back on the Elizabeth Craft Designs page, or you can go to my YouTube. I will upload it there too. So if you missed the beginning of the video, no worries. Oh, Robin, that is great. You saved some of your Christmas money. Let me see if I can get the backing paper off. Yes. So these hearts go there. Where's the other one, guys? Over here. Warehouse hearts. I see a lot of warehouse hearts. That is good. I'm not sure if they like me if I keep asking them to do so, but I think the customers will love it. So I hope you do, guys. Okay, so this one is going to be in my journal, and I only want something to go on there and maybe a little card underneath this number 3. Now there is, oh, a needle, which I should put in here. And here are a few bits and pieces. Sorry, Els, please watch the other side. From the new paper pack, because I have been making samples, of course, for the packaging, and I do have some bits and pieces left. So maybe I can use some of those. No, on here, important, lucky. Remember, well, how cool is that? I'm going to use that one. Maybe a little bit of color underneath. No, that doesn't make any sense, but maybe it does when I am cutting it in the same shape as the label. Let me see if this looks nice. I have no idea, but I do like to add some extra color. So, and this is one of the leftovers I have laying around. And if I'm hiding it, you see, that makes sense. Now I need something small to go with it. Well, this is not small, but a little bit bigger. I can also do this. Just a little bit decorative elements. But it's a little bit black, 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 you know? I need something more color. But I do like it this way. Let me see what else I have. This is no, no, no. There are some older cards in here. A playing card, which also might be fun, but not today, not today. Oh, this color looks nice. See? These are all punch cards. The color match is really cool, but I'm not going to use it. Oh, I've got this beautiful ATC card. How do you think of that? Something in between. Just wanted to show it to you. Kathy. She gave it to me when I was in Florida. Don't you think it's gorgeous? It's still here, Katie. Let me see. Something small to go with this number 3. No, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Let me see. This would work. I do like things like this, you know, the reinforcers on those printed cards. But that doesn't make any sense. Don't like this one. Don't throw anything away. Oh, oh, this might be fun. One of the... No, it's too big. This one doesn't match up color-wise. That also doesn't make any sense. So this is what takes me quite some time just to find the right piece. My daily jottings. That would be fun, but it's too big. It is too big, guys. So I'm not going to use that. What have we got here? No, maybe this one. I think I can also add number 3 on top. You see, there was no complete plan for this layout, so just going through my stash and see what I came up with. Approved. But it's going to be too much black and white, don't you think so? I'm leaving it there for a little while and see. I did do some stamping on this one, which I think looks better because it's not such a blank space. And another one which I colored a little bit, so it's not that white. That one can also do really well. But I do like this one too. Or the hands, which I also do. Oh, I think I will go for the hands. I'm not sure if you agree, but it's my journal, isn't it? Yeah, I will go for one of the hands. I am going to give it a little bit of ink. Where is my... Oh, it's over here. And this one is from the Weekend Escape kit, if I'm correct. There's a matching die and a stamp with this hand. And I think I will try to put it over there. So let me get one of my paper punch thingies. I'm going to make the hole a little bit bigger so it will go on top of this one. So it can go into my journal. And I can glue it down here. I can do some stamping or some journaling on there if I want to. Ingrid, don't you ever have a plan? I do have an idea, but that's it. And then I never know where it ends up, how it ends up. Okay, it does need a little reinforcer over there. So there's an extra one, but who cares? An extra reinforcer or not, it doesn't matter. I need one of those smaller ones. Yeah, because if I was going to put down one of the bigger ones with approved, There's too much text going on, so that's why I think the hand looks better over there. So you can, okay, here we go. And now I still need my week number 3. Can I do this? No, that doesn't make any sense. That looks terrible. Oh, same here, Ingrid. Okay, number 3. So when I was putting this hand down there, it automatically means I have to go up with my number 3. So I can also move this sidewards and do only something like this. But then maybe only this here. Not sure about the word remember. Let me see, let me see. Would this work? And then maybe this one down here. Is it too much? Let me check my view on screen, but there's a little delay in what I do and what I see on screen. So I keep talking now for a little while. So I wait until I see what I'm doing on screen. And if I don't like it, I can remove it again. Yeah, remember fits the theme. That's what I know. I know. Yeah, I think it should work, right? Okay, I can go for this. I can live with it. So, um, I don't have anything by hand because I can add some of the yellow greenish color down there. I do have some of those markers on my desk, but I'm not sure. No, this is way too green probably. Let me check, let me check. I need some paper. No, you see, that's way too green. It needs to be a little bit more lime. Otherwise, I could have added some of the same color into this flower, but I don't think I've got it. No. Okay, I'm going to leave it black and white. I'm going to ink the edges because I don't want to see the white lines from cutting. Adding some glue. And now I have to make sure I do have enough space. So this one is going to be somewhere here. And let me see. I'm going to, yeah, ink. I do need ink. What time is it, guys? Oh, plenty of time to finish this. It's always hard in advance when doing a live if you have enough time to finish something within the hour or approximately an hour. Okay, this will go here and then this will go there. Oops. I will want to see the word remember, of course. So this one here. And then last but not least, week number 3. And it's only Monday, and I've already got my week number 3 in my journal. How cool is that? And if something else exciting happens this week, of course I can add it, not edit it, but add it. But to be honest, we are quite busy in the new house, so a lot of painting, sanding, painting, and sanding again. But I do love it. Okay, I think I'm done. Shall I put it in my journal? Let me see if I can show. Okay, I'm going to put it in my journal. You can see my week number 2. And this is week number 3. Okay, here we go. Um, shall I show you one more stamp set or one little tiny thingy of? Oh, yes, I will go for this one. The postage stamps, they are so popular. So Of course, I also made a postage stamp die for the sidekick, which is going to be, yeah, this one. And this is a sample I made. This is the background. And here is another one I made. I made these samples for the packaging, so that's why I'm able to show them to you. And this is the couple I showed you on the stamp set. So this is a little sneak, which is from my new collection, which is going to be released in 2 weeks. Okay, guys, that was it for today. Um, did I forget anything? Are there any? Oh, Laurie, my dear, how are you? Good to see you too. Are you coming to Banff again, Laurie? I hope you can. Okay. Suzanne, okay, thank you for the live. Okay, guys, that was it for today. um, when will I be back? Well, in 2 weeks. Yeah, today in 2 weeks I will be here again with another live, and I'm looking forward to see you then again. Okay. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of the day, a good evening. It depends on wherever you are. Okay, I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.